Okay, today is Tuesday the 14th of August 2018, and this is when Karen the cleaner usually comes round. My ex Carl's girlfriend, as I laugh and joke, the one that he fancied, comes round and cleans the flats. She didn't come last week. The last day that she cleaned was on the 31st of July. I do believe so. I went to my parents yesterday at Dowell Gardens for dinner. On Sunday I went to the KICC church just to test out if it was still the same as last time. I got myself, they have Mercedes-Benz vans in Wickes car park that take you to Buckmore Park, which is on the way to Maidstone. And in a car, laughing, was a Jason lookalike that used to live at Doust House, where Andrew used to stay. Andrew is my son and he's in Gloucestershire now. And they were laughing in a car. And there was a dark-skinned man called Steve. He said, "Hello, I'm Steve. I got into the Mercedes-Benz. First of all, there was one lady in there. And it was quiet. Then two younger females came along, and one of them stank of perfume, which made me feel worse. She literally stank like she was covered in, dropped the whole bottle of perfume all over herself. So we drove to Buckmore Park, and I found out that the girl's name was Ruth, Precious Ruth, and Ruth was my therapist at the Salvation Army. So it was some like unusual name, like Precious Ruth, Babe Precious. It had Ruth in it though. So I went into the KICC church. I was sat by myself, and the music was blaring loud and really, really loud. And the TVs were on, the big screen, 4 screens. And it was just blasting through my eardrums. And I planned to go to the cinema with David in the evening on the Sunday. But when I came back, the Mercedes-Benz drove me back in the car park. It was full of kids laughing, and one was talking about what is a terrorist in the back of the van. And they were all giggling and laughing, like something was really funny, because the service had been talking about David, because David is in the Bible, and David is my son's name. Some of them have been dropped off at Gillingham, but the guy drove us back to Wickes car park, and from there I went to Sainsbury's to get some food. And there'd been a Frenchman in KICC church. He'd just come from France. So there was somebody talking in a French accent in Sainsbury's when I was at the checkout. And I got home and I felt really, really sick and unwell, and I just went to bed. I got home about 2:30, and I just felt so ill and sick. I went to bed, and David rang and said, "Do you want to still come to the cinema?" And I said, "No, I don't. I feel tired." And he said, "Well, we'll leave it till Friday then," and that was that. I just post for the past few days. I haven't really taken much notice of it. I don't get a lot of posts. I've ordered a neck pillow to see if that helps. Because I think I've injured my neck and that causes tinnitus. My dad said, "Don't bother going to these doctors. They don't know what they're doing. You're better off, just letting whatever it is run its course." he says I give up going to doctors. They've done nothing, you know, they haven't done anything to help my dad. Post 2 samples of tenor pads, incontinence knickers for ladies. That was on my floor yesterday. I have finally had a letter saying that the Medway Maritime Hospital has written to St Thomas's to see if someone can see me at the hospital, and I've had a text from Graham, when would I like to see him again. Like I said, I've got somebody, because, you know, what they're doing to me is cruel. Nobody's speaking to me, and basically when I go near something, they all back off like I've got some sort of disease, you know. So I've got somebody anyway. I'm not looking for anyone, so that doesn't make any difference to me. If I get a banana, I want a banana. I don't want to chat a man up. I think I was in there yesterday and I went to get a banana, and this man looked at me as if I was some kind of dangerous criminal, and he ran off. So I'm not looking for anyone anyway. But when you look in the mirror, I don't see this ugly creature, this stinky, ugly creature they see. I can only presume that my ex has spread rumours about me that aren't true. And I'm just going to have to live with it until I can move out. I have therapy on Wednesday, where I can talk about what he treated me like and what he did to me and the rest of them. And because this lady is more qualified than that Ruth was to talk about rape and sexual abuse, so I've got that Wednesday at St Barnabas House, Duncan Road, Gillingham. I don't know whether I'll get the train or I'll walk, but we'll see. And I've also got the dentist in the morning, because I've had the start of another root canal, because I thought the tinnitus was being caused by a tooth, and obviously it doesn't seem to be that. So, but then when you're in pain and you don't feel well, you'll try anything to stop it, if you know what I mean. Oh, and another thing, the doctor said that I should go back to the dentist because I have big gums. Big gums. So I will tell Dr. Lupin that the doctor said I have big gums.